Hey, welcome to Strategic Branding Design. I'll just share with you how we follow the process very quickly. It's a small project. Whether it is a small or a big project, everything starts with a client brief. And once you got the brief, you get into doing research on that particular field of study. And the research is what leads to the insights, because your insights, your strategy kind of derived out of the research. Once you have an insight, upon this insight, you create a route 1, route 2, route 3. You share these 3 routes with the client. For example, the route 3 is a chosen. That you refine it and you get into production and then you pitch it for a client. It all depends upon what kind of project. Sometimes you produce a dummy and you test with the consumers. If it is a corporate house, you might create a dummies and pitch it to the client for a final decision making. It depends upon project to project. But what you need to remember here is that once you get a client brief, you have to do research. Research will lead to the insight. Insight becomes the bedrock for your route 1, route 2, route 3 ideation. Whichever idea you all, including client, feel that worth pursuing, you pursue that, you produce that. Either you do a test with the users or consumers, or if it is a big organization, you pitch it to the top management to get approval for the project. Let's very quickly go to it. So here is a client brief. Client is briefing about craft beer. And after that, it's a visit to a craft beers in London and do a research. And of course, we spend a time in the premises understanding and looking at ambience and learning from bartenders and interviewing them and asking few questions regarding the craft beer and talking to few consumers who are enjoying their craft beer. And if you see, like when you are in the premises, make sure that you take photographs of the premises, understand the visual language, and you come back. Once you have all the data points, you come back and do analysis, like SWOT analysis. There are many analysis tools out there. You apply and try to understand the subject. That leads to insight. Once you have an insight, you take that insight and create these routes. Like, what is that story you want to craft? In this case, route 1, route 2, route 3. You develop those into tangible designs. So how do you take those routes and make a design? And of course, there's a lot of churning happens. And finally, you settle for a route. Chosen route is a trust. Bulgarian handcrafted beer. The trust is a driver. Keep that route and create visual manifestation, packaging design, their website. Of course, there's another route. Once again, we're harping on a crafting with care. It's all the mastery of crafting. So how it manifests. So you got the point.